Hello, comrades, and welcome back to the year 1986 and episode 2 of Crisis in the Kremlin, playing as the hardliners in the Communist Party as we try and save the Soviet Union. We will fail because this game is mean, but we survived the first year. Oh, hello. I was going to say we survived the first year and we were liked. But now we have a little message saying, question subordinates, reports and polls. Your dictatorial policies make them afraid to speak their minds. Great. Ugh, this game, man, it's so hard. Thank you for watching, everyone, so far. And thank you if you've liked this and you want to see more Soviet games. Consider subscribing, consider commenting, suggest games. I'm always looking for more games to play, and if it's keeping them with like a Soviet gimmick to them, then I am all for it. That is what we're for on this channel. That is what we will do. We may even play the 2017 version of this game, but this one is good. Another point, just to bring up before we carry on, chances are we are going to fail miserably in this first try of the game. It would be amazing if we could get to 1992 and beat history, with me, Comrade Bramarov, still in charge of the whatever the country will be then. If I can remain in control for that long, that will be great. If we fail, I'm going to just keep starting it again until we get it right. Okay? So, we can all learn together how to beat history. That being said, let's jump in to today's episode of Crisis in the Kremlin. So, apparently we're too dictatorial. Well, sorry. I can only say sorry, really, can't I? Like, there's not much I can do about that. Let's go. We're in February 1986. Now, of course, 1986 historically is a big year, because soon in April, not only are we going to have to deal out with our May Day speech to get that ready, but something horrible is going to happen in Ukraine, and we're going to have to deal with it. You all know what it is. You've seen the HBO drama, no doubt. It's going to come at any moment now. Oh, no, we're going to do the May Day speech first. Well, that's fine. We'll do that. So, Comrade President, as May Day approaches, your assistant would like to talk to you about policies. I've been thinking about this. Now, I know from playing this game in the past that the way to survive for a long time on this game, unfortunately, I guess, or fortunately, depending on your political persuasion, is that you have to liberalize Russia. That is what you have to do to survive. It's the only way you get people to support you, etc. The issue you have is if you go too fast, then the hardliners will react against you and throw you out. It's all about balancing, and the difficulty is the balancing of the budget as well. The GDP is going to go down. You'll probably see in this next budget we will not have anywhere near as much. So we're going to have to start like cutting military spending in order to keep vital life support things like food going. That being said, when I look at the styles of government, I do not want to change things too quickly. So last time round we wanted to move to a number 4 in the perceived level of style of government. We're not there yet. My thought is we wait, we review the policies each year, we wait till we're down at the perceived level of 4, and then we give it even longer before we think of changing it again. That way we're not moving too fast that the hardliners are like, oh, you're too radical, we want to get rid of you, because they will try and overthrow me. And we also don't go down a path of moving too quickly. We want to be in the middle. So what I'm going to say is we keep it at 4 because we've not yet achieved this level of perceived thing. Military posturing, we're here. We're not going to change it. Diplomatic policies. Diplomatic, I suppose, how do we want to be with the rest of the world? Is it going to help us in the long run if we move to a transitional diplomatic policy? let's keep... that's difficult, man. What will that entail? If we remain hostile to the outside world, to the West, how's that going to help us when the crisis comes crashing down? It's difficult to tell. Well, we're going to keep hostile for today. Trade policy, we're not quite there at 4 yet. Civil rights, we'll keep it at that because we're not there. We are not removing media freedoms. We are not changing our economics, probably. We'll keep the work week at transitional for now. Same with the wage control. We're not going to change anything. You know what? We're not going to change anything. We're moving transitionally in forms of the government openness, but we're not moving our economics. Not yet. We'll see what happens. Let's see what happens with the next budget. Let's see how long it takes us to survive. Oh, hello. The news is in. What's this? Oh, no. Here it is then. Swedish scientists today detected abnormal amounts of radiation which appeared to have originated... Oh no. Well, we all know what that part is. An urgent phone call then from the propaganda people. Oh, boys. Boys. Comrade President, clouds of radiation from the explosion at the Chernobyl nuclear power plant have drifted over Western Europe, making it impossible for us to keep the problem a secret. Should we just issue a terse statement calling it an internal problem? Oh, that sounds bad. Should we send out an appeal for the international community for humanitarian and technological aid? If we do, should we admit that we've closed a further 6 other Soviet nuclear power plants for being unsafe? Or should we announce that you're taking major offensives to protect the environment and public health? Oh, man. Well, this is difficult because, of course, in real life, the USSR was quite slow to react and tell everyone the full extent of what went on. So what do we do? What do we do here? I feel like we can't call it an internal matter. I just feel that that's going to be morally wrong. But do we publicise the news of this terrible nuclear... I think we appeal for humanitarian and technological assistance. Let's go for it. Let's see what happens. Nuclear disaster. Calling the nuclear accident at Chernobyl an environmental catastrophe, the president appealed to the Western world for humanitarian and technological assistance. Listen, because we're going back to them saying this is your problem as well as ours. Nuclear power, we've all been responsible for it. We've all took part in the arms race. We've all adopted nuclear power across the world. This is the issue. This is the fallout. Pardon the pun. We need you all to come together in this global manner. Let's see what that does. I bet you the conservative hardliners did not like us admitting a fault. Oh, it's so hard. But we're gonna get to. I suppose we're gonna get to the next budget then, and we'll see what's gonna occur. I don't think. What other bits of big history is there to tackle? I don't really know. I don't know what else there is. In 86? 87? I don't know. Who knows? Right, here's the budget. Let's go. Budget. Not budgie. Here we go. So, you can see the funds have dropped dramatically. We are using more funds. Funds used. Oh, wow. We are in a bit of a pickle. Food and civil rights are in a crisis, right? That's the issue we've got. The Conservatives aren't going to like it, but we need to take money from an area that we don't need to be spending this much. Like, look at our budget. Look at it. The thing we're spending the most on is weapons. We don't need to do that. I'm gonna drop this to 4. Oh, okay. No, I'm not. I'm gonna 420, freeing up a little bit, and we're gonna drop a little bit of troop money as well. to 25. Gives us 15 to play around with. Oh, this is difficult. We're going to put it... We don't have much to play around with at all. I think we just have to put it into agriculture. We'll round this up to a steady 3, 9. We're back to 395. And we will put transportation up by 2. And we will put services by... We'll put that up by 2 as well, and then we'll put you up by 1. I don't know what that means. So, agriculture, food. The thing that affects food is obviously agriculture itself, transportation, and I believe services. Transportation is moving food around the country. Agriculture is actually growing the food. Services is being able to get those food out to people. It's a simple restructuring of the budget. It'll probably piss off the military, but we need to... It's food where we're struggling. So it's a small change to the budget, but that's what we're going with. And then we'll see what 1987 brings to us and what issues that will be. I mean, the whole Warsaw Pact is going to fall apart. I don't think there's any way to keep this all together. There isn't any way to keep the Soviet Union together, to keep the Warsaw Pact nations together. Oh, we've lost a little bit of approval. We've certainly lost a little bit of approval. Whether they're lying to us, we don't know. We don't know, because apparently people are scared of me. But it's only natural. Things are gonna get worse from here. We've had a nuclear accident. Anyway, Happy New Year. Let's have a drink. Ah, it was lovely. Happy New Year and welcome to 1987, my friends. Let's see what this year has in store for... Oh, God. Well, the food shortages continue, friends. Citizens grow hostile over the food situation. Troops send food packets home and are complaining about the shortage of their own rations. Ah, man. We just don't have the budget. We don't have the budget. If we can keep a nation fed, then it's half the problem. But this is... What do we do? Like, what can we do? I don't know. Oh, Mum's written. The food situation is very bad now. All of Mrs. Kryashova's chickens, sorry if I've butchered that name, were stolen and there's almost no dogs left in the village. Can you fix this? Mama, I am trying my best to get us through this, but you know what? We're spending on nuclear weapons. And we can't. Oh, it's awful. This is awful. How, is there... major error? Can we look at something like this? I mean, this doesn't help. Can I move stuff around here? I can change stuff. So, military expenditures. Can I do that midway through? So we can... Oh, okay. Okay. So we can cut foreign relation budgets, foreign credit repayments, emergency funds. So we can cut budgets here. What else can I... Oh, hello. Hey! Hey! Look at this, hey guys. I mean, it's worrying. From Sergei Lee... Oh my gosh, I cannot pronounce names. Lysakov? I'm sorry. I'm so sorry. Crops are up by 20%. Experimental gene-altered seeds has brought us a 20% increase in crop production. However, we cannot permit the use in the future, as there was much destruction of soil nutrients. Ugh. We've got a temporary boost then. A temporary boost for this year. Ugh. That's better than nothing. What can we look at here? Well, this is just the budget page, isn't it? What about... Oh. Oh, Well, don't I feel stupid, comrades? We've got a whole bloody... We've got 4 pages of... I'm sat with my head in my hands. Oh, wow. Oh, wow. Wow. There was a whole area here we could have cut. Right. Okay. Good to know. Do we make like a temporary change in the... But what we... Oh, man. We're using funds used. Funds available. Should we wait till November to redo this fund? Or... Oh, man. I didn't realise this, did you? And this budget recommendations. Can we might move what they want? The intellectuals, civil service, the bureaucracy, military. Wow. I didn't know that existed, so that's... What else is there that I've missed? Can I change, like, policies as well? Oh, no, it's just them on the policies. Holy cow. Hey, food's gone up, though. Let me have a drink. And put that down. Right, it's Mayday. When... Policy-wise, let's see where we're up to. Let's see what our perception is. So we're still perceived to be a despot. And we want to move that. So we're going to stay on transitional. We're going to stay here. I'm not moving this yet. I just don't want to annoy the hardliners within the Communist Party. Because I just know that they can remove us with a little bit of a little no confidence vote, and I don't want it. The only thing I'd possibly look at changing is this: the diplomatic policies. Move us to a more transitional approach. Open us up to the rest of the world. And I know it's not continuing the class war necessarily, but we're not in a... The Soviet Union at this point is not in a position where we can isolate ourselves. I don't think we are. And I don't think this game will allow for it. We're going to move. This is the one thing we're going to do. We're going to move to a more transitional thing. We'll keep the trade policies like that. Civil rights, we're not moving. Media freedoms, we'll keep all these the same. The work week is an interesting one. I wonder what this does for people. Because it would be great to move them to a typical first world. But I just don't think we can... I'm not going to do it. I just don't think it'd be good for the economy. I mean, I don't know, but... We're going with that. Let's see what happens, comrades. The budget this year is going to be a much bigger thing to focus on. I just want to survive to the year. I just want to survive. I at least want to get through, like, I'd love to get through to 92. Please let me get through to 92. Oh, sugar. The BBC. No, not the BBS, sorry. What do they want now? Bioresearch accident with a virus experiments at the Novosibirsk Science Center. Infection is now under control. Many scientists in all disciplines perished. Oh no! Is this a real thing that happened in history? I am really I'm unaware of these things. Presumably this is going to be a... Presumably we're going to get a... Oh, I thought we were going to get like a crisis thing then. No? Okay. Okay. Right. In which case then, let's bring on the budget. Bring on the budget. Let's go. I'm right. How are we... I think we're going to have to take money away from the research and development of the military again. We're just going to have to cut money. Yeah, look at this. We have no funds available. Holy cow. We're cutting again. So we're going to take 10 away from you there. I'm sorry. Oh, no, okay. There we go. We're going to take 3 away from you there. We're going to go and look at here. Right. Cutting funding to the Soviet blocs. I just don't feel like we should. But we will cut military research and development. We'll drop this by 3. And space as well, I guess. We'll drop that by 2. Which sucks, because I love space. And I love Soviet space, but foreign aid as well. I mean, that just feels like such a Tory move, doesn't it? To cut foreign aid. But maybe we won't do that yet. Budget recommendations. What do we cut here? We don't... Oh, man. The troops currently don't cost us a lot. Military leadership. I just feel like targeting the military all the time is going to annoy. What about here? Government areas. Okay. I can't believe we've not looked at this. This is things we want to boost, I guess. So we're covering environment. We're doing well. Public works. We're doing well. Pensions, leisure. Right. I tell you what. Let's go into here. We have 18 to play around with. Let's boost this up to 400 and we'll boost it up by 10. We're putting it into food. Let's go back up. Let's see what can we do here. Health. I guess we could put some into health. If we put you up to 36. Actually, we could even put you up to 37. Yep. Admin and bureaucracy. I don't want to put any money into. We'll put some money into transportation then. We'll go 5 to 3. Then we have 3 to play around with. Guess we could put it into exports. I don't know how we boost GDP. GMP is guaranteed minimum pension. That's not what we're doing. Right, what do we do? What do we put it in? Oh, wow. Is there any areas here that we think will help with the food crisis? No. Then do we put it into services? We'll put it into services then. Let's go for it. Let's go for it. That's difficult, man. That is really difficult. I mean, the Conservatives hate us for taking money away from the army, but the news is here. Oh, look at this. Boris Yeltsin caused a stir in the Central Committee today, criticising members for opposing reforms. Flipping Boris Yeltsin. I hate you. He's coming here with his nationalist rhetoric. Council of Ministers, what do you want? Comrade President, your loyal supporter, he's a snake. A snake in the grass. Boris Yeltsin. He's causing waves in the Central Committee by accusing Conservatives of sabotaging perestroika. The committee demands that we reprimand Yeltsin. This would reinforce your popularity among the hardliners. However, you must keep in mind that Yeltsin has a great deal of political savvy and a growing base of support amongst radicals who could easily be influenced by your decision in this matter. It might be wise to simply play the moderator. Oh, God. Hands on head time. How do we deal with Boris Yeltsin? Support Yeltsin. No. That isn't happening. Boris Yeltsin is like literally the figurehead of the nationalist group that you can choose to be in this game. We're not going down that path. You make a speech appealing for calm and patience. You then rebuke Yeltsin in private. Do we openly criticise Yeltsin for making personal attacks? Or we attempt to force Yeltsin's resignation and have the press denounce him? Gee. How do we deal with it? What do you think? I feel like if we attempt to force his resignation, he's going to like take to the streets. And that it feels like this one here, supporting Yeltsin, and attempting to force him out are the two paths that are guaranteed to cause us the most problems. I feel like if we appeal for calm, then that's going to just annoy both sides. If we open hardliners, we've gone hardline. Yeah, let's criticize Yeltsin. Boris Yeltsin has resigned from the Politburo. Yes. Result today, after being cornered by conservatives and criticised by the president. Yeltsin was scorned for his feudal revolutionary talk and described as a man who has put his own personal ambition above the needs of the country. I mean, that's a result for us, isn't it? We've got rid of... I mean, he'll come back. He'll be back, won't he? We know he'll be back. Let's see what that means. Let's see what that does. I'm surprised at that result, but I'm happy. It's coming to the end of 1987. I think we will finish this episode here as we go into 88. Thank you once again. Look at that. We've gone down again, but it is what it is. Right. Next episode, 1988. Are we going to survive? I bloody hope so. Thank you for watching. I hope you've enjoyed this. As always, if you are a fan and you haven't subscribed already, I'd love it if you did. If you like the video, please consider giving it a like. Let us know where you're watching from. Let us know how you'd save the Soviet Union. And yeah, let us know any other Soviet games we can play. Until then, from the year 1986, thank you, and see you again in the future. Bye-bye.